guys, Valerie here. Today I'm going to be sharing a declutter and clean with me of my two youngest boys' room. They are 2 and 1 year old. The first thing I did was separate their clothes based on which of them it belonged to, and now I'm dealing with my toddler's clothes first, separating the shirts and shorts and pants, and now I'm going through all of the pans, deciding what I'm going to keep or declutter. Anything that I'm going to declutter and donate is going into the large blue bin, and anything I am keeping is going into the white basket. You can see everything that I'm keeping for my 2-year-old. I'm only keeping what fits within the white basket. Once I'm done going through his clothes, I'm going to go ahead and push that basket out of the way and start with my 1-year-old's clothes. He wears a 2T, and as you can see, I have a lot of clothes for that size. I'm going to get rid of about 50% or more of these clothes. They're not being thrown in the trash. They're going to be donated, and we're going to keep just what we need, so that way I can cut back on the stress of how much laundry I have to do for them every couple of days. So I'm putting on socks on my little guy here because he and my 2-year-old are going with daddy to a park or the mall to go play for a little while. The older boys are going to stay, and then in a little bit they'll be going with daddy to wrestling practice, so I'll have most of this day pretty much free of the children for the most part, so that way I can go ahead and get this big decluttering job taken care of. It is a lot to do, and it's very hard to do this kind of cleaning when I have to also be running after the babies for the entire time. Going through the 2T clothes and socks and everything took more time than the first set of clothes I went through because I had more than double. I'm also decluttering their blankies, and any blankies that I keep that we no longer use to actually cover the babies, like these hospital ones that have the pink and blue stripe on them, I will repurpose them for cleaning rags. And now I'm just bagging up all the clothes that I'm going to donate, and then I'm going to pass them along to a friend so she can hand them over to a women's shelter. A lot of women go into the shelter with babies, and they always need stuff. So now I'm actually in my baby's room, and I'm going to put away all these clothes and then start decluttering and cleaning their toys and books and organizing their room. This is where I keep my 1-year-old's clothes. Everything for him fits in this one drawer. I organized it from sweaters, pants, long sleeve shirts, shorts, short sleeve shirts, and also like short sleeve dressy shirts for like church and stuff. And I don't have anything in their closets. Now this crib has a set of 3 drawers, and this is where I'm organizing my 2-year-old's clothes. So I'm putting like underwear and night clothes in the top drawer. The second drawer has pants and long sleeve shirts and some dressy shirts for church, and then the bottom drawer has the shorts and the short sleeve shirts. This is where I'm going to keep their socks and those little receiving blankets. And I put in their bigger blankets in this top drawer for now, but I actually did end up moving those, and I filled that drawer with their disposable diapers. This top drawer that I'm in now, I'm keeping all of their diaper changing needs. And the second drawer under that, which is the middle drawer, has all of their cloth diapers. For a while, we've been using disposable diapers just because it's been easier since I've been pregnant, and we probably will end up going back to cloth diapers to save money on disposables. Here I'm going through all of their shoes, and I'm going to put them all into one large bag. They are separated into smaller bags based on size, but they're all going to go into this large bag and then go at the top of the closet shelf. You guys probably noticed that we have 2 single strollers, one right there in the closet and the brown one that you've probably seen a couple of times to the left. And those 2 we actually don't need right now. There's the brown one, but we do use the matching car seats, so I don't want to get rid of the strollers unless it's a set and I can give it away together. Also here in these two boxes, we have my 2-year-old's new toddler bed and mattress that his godmom bought him, and we have yet to put it together yet as of this video. I was trying to decide what to do with these bins of books, and I decided to move the books over to the shelf that's by the door, and to put the crates back on top of this drawer or desk thing. And instead of having books in them, I'm going to have their toys in them, so I can pull one crate of toys out for them at a time and not have all of their toys make a mess of their room or my living room all at once. All of their books fit nicely on this part of the furniture. This is actually like a top part of that desk that's in their closet. We just broke it down so that we can use it as two separate pieces but not have to throw away the desk. Now it's time to declutter their toys. They have so many toys, and most of these toys were actually in my living room in a storage ottoman because that's where they mostly play, but I just can't take the mess being in my living room anymore, so I'm getting all the toys out of the living room and they're going to live in their room from now on. Here I'm just deciding what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to donate, and what I'm going to throw away, and I'm making sure to put all of their blocks in that block bag to keep them together and organized. I think going through these toys took just as long as going through the clothes because all the toys are so tiny, and by this time Daddy had come home with the babies and he brought me lunch, and now of course the kids want to dig through the toys to see what they want to keep and to see what Mommy's getting rid of, because then they can disapprove and say, no Mommy, I want to keep that. So the two babies are in their cribs. The little one, I believe he was sleeping, and the 2-year-old, you can see to my left on the right of the screen, he's actually jumping up and down in his bed and he's asking for all the toys. So I closed the curtains in hopes that my little guys would fall asleep with it being a little darker. I'm going through the toys that I wanted to keep but I didn't want in the bins, and I'm taking all the books to put on the bookshelf, and these toys that I'm stringing together are actually going to be set aside and saved for our little girl that's due in February. And the things I'm throwing in the blue bin is actually all garbage or broken toys that I will be trashing. And now I'm just going to fill up this first bin with toys that the boys are keeping, and it's just going to be stored in this bin. This second bin I'm going through, this was like the maybe pile, so I'm going through and I'm throwing away things that I think are broken or are too small and kind of dangerous for the baby to play with, so I'm just getting rid of a lot of stuff. And now I'm storing things in there that we are going to keep, and this is going to go on top of that desk in the closet. So here are the 3 bins and the blocks that they're going to keep, and I'm going to throw away what's in the blue bin. Before I get started on folding the cloth diapers, I want to stop and give my youngest some loves and play with him and give him some attention. He was being so good, and he wanted Mommy to pick him up. He loves the camera. Every time he sees a camera on, he wants to grab it, and he never wants me to give him kisses, so he was pushing my face away. I'm going to sit him up here, making sure to always be within reach or at least touching him. I'm trying on some shoes to see if that size fits him, and I believe they were a little big, so I put them aside to save for later. Now it's time to get started on folding this cloth diaper laundry. In the light blue bin that the baby was playing with, I'm putting all of our cloth wipes, and of course I'm playing with him, trying to keep him entertained so he doesn't start wiggling around too much, and he likes to play peekaboo. So just like before, I'm taking the time to separate everything in this pile into categories basically. I'm putting all of the large white cloths that we actually use for the diaper part over to my left, and I'm putting the diaper covers in the drawer and the cloth wipes in the light blue bin. Of course, the baby was throwing everything, or trying to throw everything down to the ground, and I was trying to catch it before it hit the ground. I ended up giving the baby a toy to try to keep him occupied and to try to prevent him from throwing all of the cloth diapers to the ground. I do end up putting him back into the crib because he's just becoming a little too wiggly and he's scaring the life out of me, thinking he's going to fall to the floor. So I'm not trying to risk it. And if you've seen me fold one cloth diaper insert, you've seen me fold all of them. All I'm doing is putting two of them together, folding them in half and then half again, and then folding it into thirds. So here you can see my little guy trying to pull the diaper inserts to the ground. So I'm going to move those over, and I'm going to start folding and lining the nighttime diapers. These are heavier and more absorbent, so that way I don't have to wake the babies up in the middle of the night to change their diapers, and also they don't pee through them like they would in one of the other diapers for wearing it all night to bed. Now that all the nighttime diapers are folded, I'm going to go ahead and put each of the inserts and a blue liner into each one of these cloth diaper covers, and once I'm done doing that, it'll be time to put all the diapers away in the drawer where they belong. After putting away the cloth diapers and liners, I still have a few extra cloth diaper covers that I put in that top drawer, and now I'm putting some more things into this donate bag. From here I have a few toys that are going to be repurposed as bath toys. So I'm putting them into this bucket, and then I'm going to take these toys and take them to my room and put them away.
Hi. Yeah, boy. I love you. I love you. Yes, sir. Hey.
Now to show you guys the finished, organized, and decluttered room. Here are the drawers where I keep my 2-year-old's clothes, all nice and organized. Back to my cutie patootie, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye!